I'm Marilyn Trent on another episode of We Have a Plant for That. And look who we have here. It's Victoria Cattermole at the garden that she came up with a concept to design and plant. What year was it?
Starting October 2020, I think we completed September 2021.
Absolutely. And could you tell us a little bit about yourself, Victoria?
Yeah, of course.
And you come back after 5 years to this garden.
Yeah, so hi, my name is Victoria Cattermole. I am 22 years old. Back October 2020, I was looking to make a difference in my community. I was a long-term Girl Scout and I was dead set on completing my Gold Award. I have always been an environmentalist my entire life, and I thought such a wonderful way to get involved and help make my world a better place is through pollinator gardens. I was lucky enough to get in contact with the Rochester Pollinators in Maryland, and it all fell into place. So through the course of almost a year, we cleared this lawn area into this garden. We community funded. Almost all of these plants were donated by members of the community. My friends, family, we all came together and built this garden. I got my Gold Award in 2022, went off to college.
So your Gold Award.
Yeah.
Could you give us a little more information about
sure.
the Girl Scout Gold Award? I had no idea what that was either. I learned a lot as well.
Yeah, so the Girl Scout Gold Award, it's very similar to the Boy Scout Eagle Scout type situation. So when you reach the end of your Girl Scout journey, when you're 17, 18 years old, you have to complete a project, and it is supposed to address a need in the community and build upon itself, be sustainable. You have to commit 80 hours of work to it. So definitely no small undertaking. I decided that a dire need in my community was a lack of biodiversity and native Michigan plants. I had heard so much about how bees and other pollinators were dying, and that was so important to our food supply and just the beauty of our world. So that's what I decided to do for this project. So I completed the project and went off to college, and now I'm back. Now I'm living back in the area, and one of the first things I wanted to do was rededicate myself to this cause that means so much to me. So I'm very, very excited to be back working on my garden once again.
And tell me how you ran into us again.
Yeah.
So
it was
not here.
Yeah, no, it was at the Lavender Festival at Blake's Farm. I saw the booth and oh my gosh, I hope Marilyn's there. Like, that would be so cool. And I came and it all just kind of fell back into place just like it did the first time. I don't know, I'm just drawn to it. I don't know what to say. I just keep wanting to come back to it. So
And
yeah.
you did. So how does it come full circle of growing, no pun intended, with this garden and knowing that it's here and it has a connection to who you are, how it affected you? Did it affect you more than you thought it would?
Absolutely, it did.
Gold Award and plant this garden.
Yeah.
One and done.
No, I've built other pollinator gardens since. At my high school, I built a pollinator garden. Back in my own backyard, I did. So this is not the only garden I built. And to this day, I get so excited. At the school I teach at, I see purple coneflowers and black-eyed Susans, and I get excited. And any garden I see that's lacking biodiversity, I'm like, I should get in contact and see what I can do. So yeah, to this day, I still think about like where I can add more native plants. And I don't know, I think it's so wonderful. Such an amazing thing about native plants is how they come back every year and they regrow, and you don't need to replant them. So it's very cool coming back 5 years after I first planted them, and a lot of these are the plants that I put in the first time. I have my old sketches of where things should go and seeing them, they're still there and they're still growing. I've changed so much, but it's nice to see that this garden is still there for me in the same way that it was when I was 17 years old. So it's so
cool. They're your old friends.
They are some of my oldest friends.
So basically what you're saying is, when you see the need for biodiversity, what do you think?
We got a plan for that.
That's right. Thank you.